Stop overthinking. 3 simple techniques I use to calm my mind. Backed by science. Have you ever lost hours in your day just replaying the same thoughts over and over until you felt stuck, anxious, or downright exhausted? What if I told you that overthinking is slowly robbing you of happiness, one repetitive worry at a time? Imagine, how would your life change if you could silence that noisy inner critic and finally be at peace with your own mind? Today, I'm going to share 3 simple techniques, proven by science, that have helped me stop overthinking and regain control of my thoughts. And trust me, if they worked for me, they can work for you. Let's dive in and learn how to take back your calm and clarity, one powerful method at a time. Have you noticed your thoughts spiraling at night just when you need rest the most? 1. Name and reframe your thoughts. Cognitive diffusion. Picture this. You're lying in bed and suddenly, your brain won't stop rehashing a conversation you had earlier, or imagining worst-case scenarios for tomorrow. Sound familiar? Here's the science-backed hack. Name and reframe your thoughts. The technique comes from acceptance and commitment therapy, ACT, a modern psychological approach. When a troubling thought pops up, instead of accepting it as absolute truth, pause and silently say, I'm having the thought that, for instance, change. I'll mess up the big meeting tomorrow, to, I'm having the thought that I'll mess up the big meeting tomorrow. Why does this work? Studies show that cognitive diffusion, distancing yourself from thoughts, reduces their emotional impact. Your mind starts to see these worries as just mental chatter, not facts. It's like watching clouds drift by, rather than being caught in a storm. Example. Next time your mind says, people will think I'm awkward, say, I'm noticing I'm having the thought that people will think I'm awkward. This simple shift helps you detach, see the bigger picture, and prevents a spiral of overthinking. Let's move to the next technique, one that taps into your body's natural calming system. Once you've named your thoughts, you'll notice things get quieter, but that restlessness inside sometimes lingers. Here's how to ease it. Have you ever wanted a reset button for your racing mind, especially during stressful moments? 2. The 4-7-8 breathing method, controlled breathing for stress reduction. When anxiety ramps up, our bodies enter fight or flight mode, even when the threat is just in our heads. Enter the 4-7-8 breathing method, a quick, science-backed reset for your nervous system. Here's how it works. Breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. Repeat this cycle 3 or 4 times. Dr. Andrew Weil, who popularized this method, explains that deep, slow breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and digest mode. Research in journals like Frontiers in Human Neuroscience confirms that these breathing techniques calm your mind and slow your heart rate. Example. Say you just received a stressful email. Instead of reacting or spiraling with worry, pause and do a few rounds of 4-7-8 breathing. You'll feel your body relax and your mind follows. Now your thoughts are reframed and your body is relaxed. But what about breaking the actual pattern of rumination? 3. The Name 5 mindfulness game, anchoring to the present. Here's an almost magical truth. When you force your brain to pay close attention to the present moment, the loop of overthinking has to stop, because your mind can't dwell on the past or future at the same time. One of my favorite techniques, backed by mindfulness research, is the Name 5 game. Here's what you do. Right now, wherever you are, name 5 things you can see, name 5 things you can hear, name 5 things you can feel or touch. Why does this work? Mindfulness studies from Harvard and elsewhere prove that deliberate, focused attention pulls us out of rumination and into the here and now. This simple act grounds you. You shift from thinking to noticing. Example. The next time your mind races, maybe you're sitting at your desk or trying to fall asleep, pause and play Name 5. Suddenly, you're not worrying about tomorrow's to-do list. You're present with the rustle of leaves, the chill of your chair, or the color of your notebook. Let's bring it all together. How do you consistently apply these tools for lasting peace of mind? Let's recap. First, you learn to name and reframe your thoughts, cutting their power over you. Next, you discovered the 478 breathing method, your personal stress reset button. Finally, you practiced the Name 5 mindfulness game to anchor yourself in the present and break cycles of overthinking. Science backs up each step. Cognitive diffusion creates distance, breathwork soothes your nervous system, and mindfulness reconnects you to reality. When used together, even just once or twice a day, these techniques can transform your relationship with your own mind. So, commit to trying just one of these techniques this week. Write down your experience. Did you feel a shift in your thoughts, your body, or your mood? Share your story in the comments below, because your experience might inspire someone else. If you found these tips helpful, don't keep them to yourself. Share this video with a friend. Let's build a community of calm, one mind at a time. And for more science-backed strategies to conquer overthinking and anxiety, hit subscribe and join the journey toward a happier, more peaceful you.